Hey Millie, many thanks for your tutorials.
Loved the energy and definitely the
This
overall
was
tips.
actually helpful and different.
very
They have
helpful.
been incredibly helpful in growing my channel.
And I can't thank you enough for all the hard work
You
you
are
put into
great
creating
at
such amazing content.
Thanks so much, Millie.
A few months ago, I discovered something that completely changed the way I view my channel. If you remember, I made a video called The Top 50 Creators and What They All Have in Common, and researching for that video is what led me to this discovery, where I was like, oh shoot, something needs to change. What I discovered was that the top creators who have been creating for 5, 7, 10 plus years all had something else in common, and something that I didn't mention in the video. Brand evolution. These creators' brands have been changing and evolving with the times, with their interests, with their audience's interests. Take Rhett and Link, for example. They didn't just start creating Good Mythical Morning. They started doing comedy videos, sketches, writing music. Jake Paul started with prank videos, Mr. Beast started with Minecraft videos. It was this masterful balance of following their audience's interests while also doing the things that they truly enjoy doing. This isn't something that just creators have been doing brilliantly, even celebrities do it to this day. Like Taylor Swift has brilliantly been capitalizing on changing her persona for decades. We have Fearless, Red, Reputation, Lover, Folklore. All of these different eras introduce us to new music, new messaging that fans can relate to, even fashion that she would go through. It is this one area that I feel like if you don't grasp as a content creator, you risk either burning out doing the same stuff over and over, or you risk having your audience get burnt out seeing the same stuff over and over. I think this is something that Charli D'Amelio probably struggles with, because since she blew up in 2020, she has not changed how she posts to her TikTok. It is the same stuff, same TikTok dances, and the content that she makes, while it's great for her die-hard loyal fans, it isn't really up to times with what is currently happening in social media. Which isn't a bad thing, but some fans have said that they've been getting kind of bored with the content.
I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. Like, this is messed up.
So why is this brand evolution a problem for me? I love teaching. I've always taught. I taught dance for 9 years. I feel like that is just ingrained in me. It's something that comes naturally, and I like to think that I'm pretty darn good at it. But I have been doing the same thing on my YouTube channel since I started in 2020. I put my creativity as a content creator on the back burner because I convinced myself that only one specific style of content would ever perform well for me, and that's education videos. I mean, you scroll back to all the videos that I've done over the years, and 99.9% of them is the same format, the same location, just the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. This format is not only boring to me sometimes, but I'm sure it has been getting boring to you. So I came up with a mastermind plan for 2024 that will not only allow me to continue to educate, because I do enjoy teaching, but also allow us to have a little bit of fun. Let's go see the plan. The first step is the evolution. To figure out how to evolve my channel, I need to first figure out what I was doing wrong or what didn't bring me the most joy. Right now, my approach has always been to focus on educational content, right? From education, I would then branch into topics like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And that was really the evolution of all of my content. I would rotate between an educational Instagram video, an educational TikTok video, an educational YouTube video. That's always been my approach. With this strategy, I realized I wasn't truly taking to heart the concepts that I teach content creators. I was focusing on one value pillar, education, and that was it. But there are so many other ways to deliver valuable content to your audience: educational, entertaining, relatable, inspirational. I wasn't doing much of those things. So this is the new approach. Knowing how the YouTube algorithm works, it finds an audience type and then brings videos to that audience type. I know that I want my audience to be content creators. And while I can make educational content about Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the things, there are so many other types of videos these content creators would want. Maybe even like behind the scenes of what it's like running a business as a content creator. Maybe testing products like camera gear, Bluetooth microphones, tools that content creators are recommending, testing products that creators would be interested in potentially using, case studies maybe of other content creators and how they were able to become successful, and so much more. Basically, instead of thinking, how can I be an educator on the platform, I'm thinking, how can I create a community of content creators that are truly captivated by the content that I'm creating? So with all of these brilliant ideas, I just need more time to implement them. It's not that I'm posting more frequently, and that's why I need more time to post more, but I really want to take on this new challenge with like 110% attitude. I want the videos to be as high quality as possible, which means I'll need some extra support making sure these videos are up to standards with the vision that I have. So I had to think, what is the one area that me and my team spend the most time on? Where in my business am I spending the most money on? And that, my dear friends, was Instagram. Just a few weeks ago, I announced here on my channel that I am leaving Instagram, and that's because I really want to focus on YouTube. This is something that I've been thinking about for a while now, and when I thought about how much time that I was putting into approving content that my team was creating and the hours that my team would spend not only creating carousels and reels and writing captions, but also I have people that I pay to engage on posts and reply to DMs. So I have at least 3 people on my team in the Instagram space. I was just like, wait a second. What if all of the time that they were using investing into Instagram, what if we reallocated that time over to YouTube and I had more support with researching videos, coming up with content ideas, writing the titles, even working closer with my students so that we could get a better understanding and a better pulse on the content creator community at the current time. So I knew that leaving Instagram was going to be something that I needed to do if I wanted to take on this challenge. Which, my friends, leads us to the third step, execution. With a plan in place and time to get it done, all there's left to do is to take action, which sounds pretty simple, but this is something I'm
notorious for when it comes to my YouTube channel.
I talk big talk. I get excited for new ideas and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do this new thing, but I never do it. And the reason being, that is one of my methods of self-sabotage, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I easily fall into the default mode of let's make a how-to video, let's make an educational video. And this is because it's no risk. I know this is going to perform well because strategically, educational videos are my go-to. It's easy for me. I can sit and write a script for it within 3 to 5 hours. It's easy for me to sit down, press record, blah, 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 script, and then stop recording. Like I don't have to think through all these different shots, how to make it fun and engaging and interesting. It's the default. I'm not gonna say it's lazy content because I do work really hard and research a lot, but when it comes to the filming of pressing record and ending it, it can be lazy and lead to my content being boring a little bit. So really what I need is accountability. People to be like, this is your plan, let's make it happen. And that's part of this step 3 with execution. I have told plenty of people in my life on my
bombastic side eye.
Oh, stopped, okay. I have told plenty of people in my life and on my team of my goals for my channel and asking them like, hey, can you keep me accountable? Can you make sure not all of my videos that are in my pipeline of planning are just like simply straight educational? There will still be educational videos, like next week's video is like sitting talking head. It's a really good one though, and I'm really excited for it. So there will still be plenty of educational content. I just want to play around with my creative side a little bit more and try new styles that I haven't tried yet because I'm too scared they won't perform well. So even though this is a change that I know nobody asked for, it's one that I feel like I need to do for myself. I'm hoping that with this great risk comes even greater reward.